Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to OLC TV for some more Total War 3 Kingdoms, the Furious Wild DLC, the 190 start date, as He Yi. So, we've pretty much got, we are, not pretty much, we are the biggest. We've got armies down in the south positioned ready to deal a killer blow to the Kingdom of Yue, who is this Liu Yao. So it's a different prospect. We're going to need more armies down there. He is the one that's going to take some time. We should be able to knock out the Kingdom of Yue pretty damn quickly if we so choose. Kingdom of Shuhan is another one that we have to take out, which is a shame because he's been a long-time friend. He is spread out all over the place, which makes defending against him irritating, but also makes taking him out relatively easy as long as we can combine some armies in that area. I do have an army that will be sort of heading in that area. Two armies, in fact, and that's these two. So we're going to finish off Gongsun Shu. He's got his last army here. I believe it is his last army. Who knows? He might have others knocking around elsewhere. But as far as I'm aware, this is his last army at Yangle in Liaoxi. We're going to take him out. That just leaves, I believe it's Gongsun Du. Yes, in all of this territory here. Gongsun Du. I believe he's someone else's vassal, which is a shame because it does mean we might need to leave armies nearby, but ideally it would be we would send these armies down and just knock out the Kingdom of Shuhan pretty quickly, possibly at the same time that we take out the Kingdom of Yue. But we can't do any of that until we've dealt with the threats to our borders. So that includes Zhongjiang, who is here, that includes Han Sui, and that includes Ma Chao. So as things stand, we have Huang Shao's former army, now under Yuan Kuang. They are forming up here, getting ready to advance into Shuofeng, but they need a lot. They need to replenish, they need food supplies, everything else. They've been on campaign for a while. They need a lot of stuff going for them, but they have just taken some areas. You know what, I'm going to spend some money here. I'm going to repair this stuff anyway, because we've just recently taken it, but I'm going to spend some money there. Here, no, I don't want to spend that much money. But Dong... Coastal conversions. We want coastal trading, price trading, industrial cargo. Yeah, we're alright with cargo. Cargo works for me. So anyway, we don't really, hopefully, need to worry about these guys. If we do, we can always swing him back to deal with them. But I think we should be okay. Could upgrade. Yeah, I'll think about upgrading some of these things later. We've also moved He Yi over here to help support against Ma Teng's armies. So I don't know how much longer Ma Teng's expected to live. But Ma Chao is here. So if we can take out Ma Chao and we can take out Peng De as well, he's another brute. And Ma Tie, basically, if we can wipe these guys off the face of the earth, capture them, kill them, because Ma Teng is no friend of ours. He's been at war with us for a long time. If we can come in here, smash him up, then that will be great. Problem is that this army is pretty sizable. And although our army is pretty good, it does have Ma Chao. This army does have Ma Chao. Not only Ma Chao, it has Peng De. So, Peng De, I believe, is unbreakable, which suits his death, of course. He was one of the supporting generals around Tauren when, where would it be? Huangnan. I can't find the exact city location, but when Guan Yu attacked up through Jing, up towards putting pressure on this area of Cao Cao's territory, essentially, and Cao Ren was left to defend. He had the likes of Yu Jin, Peng De, and surrounding him, and he had a very strong defensive position, but the river flooded. And that meant that a lot of men were washed away, supplies were lost. I mean, more than anything else, supplies were lost. It wasn't really mass casualties. It was mass desertions. So armies were lost and people surrendered, like Yu Jin, one of Cao Cao's bravest and best, surrendered because he could not get out of his predicament. But Peng De refused and eventually died. Because of his refusal, they kept fighting to the end. They kept fighting till they ran out of all of their ammunition, and then Guan Yu eventually took his position and Pang De was captured and he refused to submit and was killed. Cao Ren, of course, refused to submit, and it was Lu Meng coming up through here, taking all the territory because Guan Yu had royally upset some of his junior commanders, including Mi Feng, who was a former relative, I believe is the right word, of Liu Bei through marriage, because Liu Bei had married his sister, but his sister was long gone by that stage. Of course, Mi Ju was very, very close to Liu Bei as well. But yeah, Mi Feng surrendered and joined Sun Jian, which gave him the honor of being one of the few people to have worked for Cao Cao, Liu Bei, and, Sun Quan, not Sun Jian, for all three of the kingdoms at one stage. Not many people did that, but he was one of them. Yeah, and also the population as well. Like, if anybody wants to, because I know like Guan Yu and Zhang Fei and Liu Bei get very overblown with their merits, but the population of the area that was under Guan Yu's control just flipped to Sun Quan's side very quickly. They had no qualms about switching sides. And that has to say something about how Guan Yu ran his areas. And of course, like Liu Bei's armies were renowned for being a little bit lacking in discipline, unlike the armies under Lu Meng. That could not be said for Wu armies in general, but under certain commanders, their armies had discipline. Lu Meng was one of these people who had great discipline, and Cao Cao's army was renowned for having a lot of discipline, apart from the Qingzhou troops, which were former Yellow Turbans. They had a reputation for being pretty badly behaved soldiers. They rioted on a few occasions, one of them being on Cao Cao's death. They rioted and caused havoc. So yeah, like at the time it was difficult to control the troops anyway, but Liu Bei's had a particularly bad reputation, and it led to it. Anyway, enough of the history lesson. So our situation, advancing him here to support. Unfortunately, Gongdu has not actually decided to bring himself out to fight, and he keeps picking fights with people who don't matter. He could have taken and held this area, but he keeps overstretching himself and keeps sending troops down south to take all of this Han Empire land, which is just pointless. Like, focus on the people who are a danger. But hey, anyway, we're going there to support him. It should be fine. Once we mop these guys up, Yuan Kuang's going to head over here and deal with Zhongjiang, and then into Han Sui. And then these people here will hold as long as they need to. We have a rebellion here. If we need to deal with this, she is going to pop back. She may need to pop back, actually. They're so mediocre, but it could just be simpler, right? If she just pops over to deal with them, I think. Go on, off you go. Go on land. There we go. You can stand there and you'll deal with them in a second. All right, enough of this. Let's move on. So, Guangxu is not moving. Doesn't really have anything else. These guys are attacking Taiyuan again, are they? Ooh, valiant defeat. I can't do anything but fight. Veterancy of their troops is pretty good. We, of course, have the edge. We've got artillery, which is quite nice. We're fortunate that they don't have a huge amount of really top-tier units. They do, of course, have the Chang Marauders and Chang Raiders and some Chang Polearms. Here we go. Just generic G Infantry, Chang Hunters. I don't like seeing them on the battlefield. They are quite dangerous. Chang Warriors. Yeah, they've got a lot of cavalry. I don't have a huge amount of anti-cav, and this army here doesn't have a huge amount of unbreakables either. But we have to fight it. We have no choice. Let's get into it. This will be a good fight. Okay, so my troops are going to be a little bit tired because of the forced march, which is not ideal. Got a little bit of a rise here, which we should probably go up to, because we don't want, even though this area will be quite nice, we don't actually want their cavalry to come up here and do a flank. So we're going to position ourselves up here. Just move everyone here. We're going to take that off. We don't want to duel. We're going to take guard mode off as well. We're going to rely on a line of stakes to guard the front. We're going to shove this here. We're going to shove this sort of there because that will burn quite nicely anyway. You chaps are reliable, solid troops. You can sit there. Yeah, I'd like my reclaimers here. My heaviest spears. You're going to sit there. Yeah, I'd like nutters. Actually, I want my nutters. I want my nutters in the rear line. Thinking about it. All of you chaps come across here. You're going to sit here. We have flaming shot now, which is brilliant for morale purposes. They're going to absolutely shit themselves. Yeah, these guys can be in the middle to fill in any gaps we get attacked. That works. That works. I want a spear unit here. Leaves me just the one left. Right, you're going to be here then. Then it means you and you. Let's have you here. You here. You're going to be here. You're going to be here. And it's just, yeah, Cav and Cav. So, Cav and Cav. And sit at the back just in case. 1, 2, 3. You guys are going to have to be really careful because some of theirs hit really bloody hard. Let's start this thing. Okay, they're down there. So, what I can do is when we start to see where their cavalry is exactly going, we can start to maneuver. Okay, so they have a chunk of cav there. What's the range? We're almost there. 1, 2, 3. So we can take out Ma Chao first, because he's got a roar. Level 6, bloody hell. What that though? Ma Chao. Does he want to duel? We can take him. We can take him. I'm certain of it. I'm absolutely certain of it. No, I don't want Peng De. He's actually a threat. Ma Chao, you I can have. Yeah, that's it, chaps. Well done. Pop this before you enter. Alright. You, yeah. Rock up. Let's see if we can fuck with them a little bit. Just a touch. Your rebellion is over, scum. Go sod yourself. Come on, come on. You're going to have to be a tiny bit faster than that, otherwise the cavalry's going to be all over you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in there. Keep riding. Keep riding. Boom. Got that. Alright, back this way. You, back this way. Cav, cav. Right, they're going to come around flanking on all sides. So turn and face. Turn and face. Turn and face. Yep, back you come. You, over here as well. You're going to be back here. How's Gordad doing? Gordad's ripping him a new arsehole, that's fine. You boys, shift to position here. You boys, shift to position here. Charge. Charge. Get in there. Get in there. Go on, let's have some of that. How are you doing? Splash damage. See if we can finish him off. They're going to find it really hard to break my lines. The rear is where I am weakest. I'm not going to commit the Yoshia in there. I'm not going to commit them. You can definitely go nuts in here, though. There we go. Do a little bit extra damage there. We don't need to drop that just yet. Boys, come back. Chang Marauders. Chang Marauders. They're the ones we want. Get the Chang Marauders. Alright, he's almost down. These guys are broken. Alright, they're charging in here. Question is just whether we hold or not. Right, pop some of this. Because we're about to be overwhelmed. Right, boys, back into the line. Back into the line. Cav. Yeah. To be honest with you, get through here. You, get on your horse. We need you back here. Right, you and you. They've gone nuts, but we're going to need you. We're going to need you. We're going to need you on... Right, he hits bloody hard. Need you on him. Are you horsed up? You're horsed up. Fantastic. Right, normally I would go for archers and the like, but it's not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. Yeah, bring Pang De down. You boys advance up there into the center. Yellow Turban Warriors get stuck in. You boys can advance over here. Our rear is now going to be left open, which I know means that these guys can cause havoc. That's just the way it's going to be. Now, Yosha into the front line. They're starting to go. The Yellow Sky Heralds are in there anyway. That's alright. The Yellow Sky Heralds are in there. That means the Yosha can peel off this way. Sorry, boys. Yeah. You're going to sit there. Yosha, come on. Take it. People's Warband is holding. You're going to be here. You're going to be here. Come on. In we go. In we go. Shit. Should have popped the magic there. Yeah. Let's have some of that. Take him down. Take him down. In we go, boys. Charge in here. The Chang are quite dangerous, but we can hold. Unfortunately, I can't move these guys right now. They need to stay where they are. You chaps, can you pop some shots down that way? Out of curiosity. Is that a thing you can do? My cav is getting ruined. You guys are still holding, however. 1, 2. Back out this way. Let's go. You boys, back over this way. Go, 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 go. Yosha in here. You guys stay on him. You stay on him. Yeah, you bring him down. You are holding magnificently. Well done. Come on, form over here. You guys, excellent job. Into the Chang Marauders. Let's take this flank. Go on, hold him down and kill him. Yosha, you've got to hold. Yellow Sky Heralds, you're on him. Excellent job, right? Swing round, back this way. Back this way, let He chase him off. He's going to chase him off. Trying to come in here onto the flank. This is really tough now. Right, swing some shots in over this way. Ruin them before they come in. You boys, yeah, out this way, please. Yellow Sky Heralds, keep pushing. You boys, keep pushing over here. You, stop giving up. Pop some of that, though. You, over here. I know you've lost your pony. Bring down Pang De for me. Just bring him down. I want some arrows in there if possible. Nothing else coming that way. Where is... Oh man, oh, he's chasing him off. That's fine. You can chase him. No use doing that. You guys, can we have some shots in here? You guys come in here. You guys... Just go, actually, just go. Don't waste time. Nicely done. You... Good, chase him. You get over here. Just get into him. Bring him down. He's unbreakable. He's not going to shift otherwise. How are we doing? Pop some of that. That'll work. Shots raining in. Shots raining in. Right, we're out there. Now it's time. Commit here. You boys, advance. Charge. Over this way. Shoot. Come over this way. Right, they've run. You guys, yeah, get stuck in. Get stuck in. That's all you can do. Drop some of this. Advance. What you got? You got him? Good. Bring your life over here. That will work nicely. You boys, come on, shift over here. Shift over here. Archer, archer. Excellent job. Start shooting. You boys, charge. You boys, charge. You guys as well. You guys as well. Keep moving. Stay in that fight. Those Chung Warriors are not going to shift otherwise. Yep. You're going to shift up here. They may come back, but that's alright. Manage them. Okay, this flank has successfully made its way around here. Of course, my guys just broke as soon as we broke them. This is a very close fight. But there we go. Whew. Very victory, I think, is fair. Yeah, I think that's fair. For that, we held our ground, but they didn't, and so they did not dislodge us, so it's a victory. But we lost serious numbers, and we are now in a predicament. Ma Chao. What do you have? Indecisive, intrepid, humble, energetic, philanthropic, one-eyed, enables scare. He's friends with all of them. So, off you pop. We need the reinforcements. Yeah, fuck off. I don't know who that is. Why do I care about them? Are we going to be able to take Hanzhong Meixian though? Oh, that's who it is. Yeah, no, I'm glad I said no. Would not, rivals, relationship lost, ambushes. Well, they attacked me. They didn't have to. If you don't mind, just drop in here. Get rid. Thank you. 300. Lost. Oh, didn't mean that. That's a practice habit. I wanted the cash. Commandery, not necessary. Knowledge of the spirit passive buff. Yeah, quite handy that. Quite handy. And then, yes, you're going to shift yourself back here. On land. Move yourself over there. Nice and slow. It will be fine. Jiangxia is pissed. Not massively, actually. Not massively. We can cope with that. Okay. Ooh. So, what does he have? He has him, of course. It's Xiao Dun, and he has Zhang Fang. Okay. He's gone for Pingting. Alright. No small force. We're going to shift up here. You're going to be there, just in case. Fruit. Do we have? I mean, we could have an army of healers, right? Such a bad idea. It's a horrible idea. Let's do it. Right. Army of healers. Yeah. Bringers of righteousness. Why not? Bring lots of... Go on, bring lots of righteousness. That'll do. You boys sit there. It'll be fine. Yeah, have a Gia the Imperial Guard. Cunning would probably be useful, but loose. I don't think anyone else in this thing has formations. Satisfaction range damage for crossbows. No. Ambushing. Corruption, reserve. Here, take this. That'll do. That will do. You got an authority one, eh? Plenishment though? You have one of those. You're fine, you're fine. Alright. They'll be there. They will perform admirably, I'm sure. You. We need one turn. Means we need you to shift over here in 2 turns. That's fine, you can manage that. They're unlikely to take it otherwise. You guys. They are not looking healthy. What do they have in the town? Not a huge amount. That might be a stretch. Let's have a look. Valiant defeat. Starve out. We can always retreat. We can always retreat. Starve them out. See what happens. Okay. Everywhere else we're looking good. Yes, we are. Yes, I've run out of people because I just added them. We're going to upgrade some of these. May as well. We've got cash. Probably don't need that. Dong though. Chunk of extra cash. You don't need that. Yeah, you can have that. Hernay. Yes. Hernay. Hernay would like a temple. You know what, Helene would like a temple really quickly, and yeah, we'll upgrade that as well. And no, that's nearly all of my money blown on random things that I've been clicking on for no reason. Okay, non-aggression pact, no. Military access, no. Demand submission, no. Federate, no, 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 no. Peace, no. Cool. Everybody's a no. Let's move on. He's still cocking about. No idea what he's doing. Over here, close victory. I'm just going to delegate that. I'm bored of these northern fights. He's lost all of his fun armies because he can't afford to put out his decent troops anymore. Take the replenishment. He's a dead man. He just doesn't know it. We'll jump in there with 2 armies. He'll be crushed. Over here, I am going to retreat. Sort of hoping Gongdu sends an army up north, but he's not going to, which means we're going to have to fall back a bit, which is a real shame, because I had them on the run. One-eyed exile, Shaodun's eye is pierced by a stray arrow in battle. He pulls it out, plucking the eye from his socket with it. Essence of my father, blood of my mother, I cannot throw this away, he cries. Then he puts his eye to his mouth and swallows it. Fascinating, Gongdu has declared war on someone he doesn't need to. Okay, lots of war going on there, diplomatic reports and the like, assignments, etc. Right. We have problems. Back you go. Top speed. We tried. It failed. Go. We'll be there very shortly. You chaps. Yeah. There's probably an ambush in this direction, but yeah. We found the ambush. We found it. Delegate. Dealt with. That's the threat to my borders dealt with. The army's destroyed. Zhang Yanyan, you can be released. And I will take replenishment. So I want this army to be up and running very quickly. More ancillaries gained. Wooden fish. And then over here, let's set this up. You boys, go. Period victory. Continue. And where are you? You chaps. No need for that anymore. Advance. You will be there. Excellent. Right, it's a shame about what happened down here. I was hoping to take that. I failed. But what we can do is speak to Gongdu. Here you are. Negotiate. War coordination. Select target. Take. Here. If you don't mind. And that will help. Yeah, I will just rush He back to Puzhou. Sit there for a little while. Replenish stocks and everything else. Might see if I can buy something off Liu Bei in this area. One of the passes, for example. Just we've got, you know, if we had Tong Pass, for example, that would give us free access all the way down here. No, that's waiting duel. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, that I think is where I'm going to leave it for today. Yeah, slightly disappointed. We won the battle, so I think we can call that a score draw, basically. They held their land, we were forced to retreat, we beat their army, executed one of their family members, but overall not a success. Guangzhou is dead, he just doesn't know it yet. We dealt with Zhangjiang in our territory, we now shift over to dealing with her properly. And down here, everything is looking rosy. Fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. That's it for all. Bye-bye.